Hello and welcome, everybody, to the Independent Broadcast Network. I am Winners with the One. I'm here with Dr. Killinger, and it is HQML. Playoff fever is in the air. This is the last game of the regular season, but playoffs start next week. Most of the playoff participants have been determined, at least as far as the actual teams. So tonight it will just be a struggle for position and just a struggle for glory, Killinger. I'm very excited.
Yes, this one is for glory. Not much else.
I was going to tell you to maybe change the game played to League of Legends or something like that and see if that helps.
Oh, well. We'll try it out next week, maybe.
Well, we won't need that next week because the excitement will be definitely in the air as these
palpable.
teams will be. It'll be the first weekend of the playoffs, yes. So lots going on right now. We're in the middle of an open skate that's a pretty high-scoring affair. As it's 15-9 right now. Is weird football-like scores going on.
Yeah, we've got 2 touchdowns with a 2-point conversion and 3 field goals.
Yeah, or just a whole lot of field goals. Yeah,
Just 5
many
field
goals were
field
scored.
Goals, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a fun night tonight. I can already tell. And, yeah, we're hoping that we have a pretty good turnout for this as nobody really – well, the big game is probably, to my opinion, is going to be Swag Squad versus Fun Train because neither one of them has won a game this season. So it's a battle for – who is going to come in last in HQML Season 4. And nobody wants to be last. You know, being fifth is one thing, but being last is another.
No, that's it. One of these teams, if the schedule here is correct, or if the record here is correct, and I do believe it is, one of these teams is going to get their first win of the season.
Yes, technically, yes. By just the math does not lie.
One of them will go home 1-5. The other one will go home 0-6. You don't
and
want
a
to be
big
that
score
guy.
by Mr. Universe there with an assist from PK Sabanana.
I'm going to go with PK for that one.
Yeah, PK Saban, yes. As the NHL playoffs are continuing, and they have been a lot of fun. Well, this has been just a great playoff season in NBA and NHL. I think if you like sports, it's been a lot of fun. If you like sports, you're in the right place because we are about to bring you Hockey ? From Cryptic Sea, the greatest first-person hockey game ever invented. And you can get it for free at hockey?com, by the way.
Or the subreddit, for that matter. That's Reddit. It's r/hockey ?
Yeah, that's definitely the place to go for the latest and greatest on the game. And a lot is going on in the game of Hockey ? For sure. We will be back hosting Hockey World Cup action. There's a goal by Matt. He didn't have to do much on that one, but just shove it towards the net as nobody was in goals. So that does account for a lot of the fact that the scores are tremendous here so far.
One's playing
and
defense.
here's off to the races again. Off the post. So close. But, yes, a lot is going on. We will be covering Hockey World Cup as international play takes over this weekend. There's Marchie with a backhander in front. And, yeah, we've got 7 teams from all around the world that will be playing. Well, we're just going to see 4 this weekend. But some very solid teams. North America will be back in it. They had a tough weekend last weekend, Killinger.
Brutal.
Yeah, and USA will face Russia once again. The last time the USA played the Russians, it was a tough one, and we'll see if they can overcome that. That's tomorrow. You'll get to see that one. These are games that will start Saturday and Sunday. What a shot and score by Matt. Oh, man, 16-14 here in this open skate. But, yes, the games start at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday and Sunday. It's definitely appointment Twitch TV. Make time to, if you're a fan of hockey, if you're a fan of Hockey ? Almost a shot that goes in. And Marchie there to clean it up is 5th of the game. And, yeah, it's just a war of attrition here. It's 17-14 now. It's still anybody's game here in this open skate. But yes, these scores almost reflect at least on one side, the scores that we saw in Hockey World Cup last week. I think that it's going to be a little closer margins this week. I know that Canada had not one but two practices this week as a team leading up because they're very
States
serious.
Better. Gotta get in there and do better, guys. I know you can do it. I've seen you do it.
Yes, we have. It was very uncharacteristic struggling for the U.S. team. And I know they've had some personnel changes. I know that they had some guys that don't normally play on lines together. So I would suspect that they will be making some adjustments as well. I don't know what their practice schedule has been like. But they know that this Russian team, I think Migo Mipo, who is the statistician for this Hockey World Cup, said something like that Russia needs only 2 points to clinch a berth in the playoffs for that already.
Yeah,
so,
already.
And boy, howdy, are the Russians good. And they will be bringing their A game again this weekend. So Team USA is going to have their hands full. And Canada will have their hands full against Ukraine, too, a very solid Ukraine team. Then the next day, I believe it's Canada versus the Commonwealth of Independent States. That'll be our first look at the Commonwealth of Independent States.
Yeah, we haven't seen them yet.
And we know some of the players on that team, so it's a very solid team that they will be bringing. And, of course, USA versus England. And sometimes we disavow that a USA-England game ever happened before. Hopefully this is one that nobody will have to deny any knowledge of ever existing, as Team USA definitely has something to prove against a very strong English team. Who would have thought that England would be so good at hockey, but they certainly are.
Yeah, that's cricket. Making tea. There's lots of things the British are better than the Americans at.
The Premiership football, yes.
Probably generally football, soccer, whatever you want to call it. That in general, yeah. But hockey, no, not hockey. That's generally America. If you had to pick a team, America. But
as far as regular hockey, but in hockey, question mark. It's anybody's game. All bets are off, man. And so, yes, England will be a tough team to try to play against. And so Team USA is definitely up against it as far as they need points, but so does Canada. So we'll get a look at North America this weekend. I definitely want you to come and check it out. It will be a lot of fun. And Mr. Universe gets one, and that one just traveled a long way. It took a long time. But yes, it looks like we're doing another open skate here before we start the actual HQML games.
That's a good thing. Open skate is a Friday night hockey tradition. It allows
the oldest of Friday night hockey traditions.
Exactly, yeah. Every now and then we actually encourage people from the cast to get in. Sometimes they do. Yeah. We're on the Royale with Cheese server. If you're going, where the heck are these guys? Maybe I want to try this. We are currently playing on the Royale with Cheese server. If you can get yourself a spot, might be easier said than done, but if you can get yourself a spot, you're welcome to play.
So he mentions Aaron Yager, yes. Yarmir's son who battles Titans. They're about to start that up on Adult Swim this weekend, the dubbed version of Titan. That should be interesting.
That will be interesting. Actually, I'm so behind on TV. I just now started watching Game of Thrones, and like the first season.
So, you know what? It's pretty good.
It is so far so good. No complaints. That's how far behind on TV I am. I'm a good 3 or 4 years behind.
Yeah, I watch it mostly for the actors because the story is just so grim, and everybody's a sociopath, and there's really no redeeming characters or anything. And if they are, they die quickly. So. No spoilers or anything.
Yeah.
But.
Season 1 so far, the only really, I guess, good character. If he had a D&D alignment, he'd be lawful good. Is Mr. Lord Stark, and he's
Yeah, I'm
interesting
not
character. I keep calling him Boromir. Boromir,
Yeah.
no. What are you doing, Boromir? Stop it.
Well, other than to note that Sean Bean usually has a pretty excellent death in almost all his movies and TV shows. I won't spoil it for you any further than that. But yes, and I like Tyrion because I mean it's such a terrible, hate-filled world, and his response is just, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna do booze and whores and stuff.
I've got money in the bank. What you think about that?
Yes. So as a hedonist, I definitely concur with his conclusions on the world of the Game of Thrones. But yes, the big throne we're talking about tonight is the Blood Dragon Memorial Cup. That will be awarded to the winner of HQML Season 4, as has been the 3 previous seasons of HQML. It is the storied trophy with the head of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on top, and it is inscribed with the names of each of the players on the teams of the winners. So very prestigious. All these guys want to achieve that honor. That is a huge chivo for anybody who plays hockey, ? And so we will, I don't know, I hate to make predictions because all these teams are looking pretty good. This has been a fairly evenly matched year as far as Season 4 has gone. More so probably than some of our other seasons of HQML.
Yeah, it's well, we say that, but the Generals are undefeated, 5-0. But Team Texas is only 4-1, and Two Chains Versus is only 4-2. So in that respect, yeah, the top 3 are all within one game of their respective neighbors. So you're right. I think this has been one of the closest seasons, which is good.
And this game in front of us is getting a little closer as Matt scores to make it 4-2. And with 45 seconds left in the first period, it's a pretty interesting game of open skate that we have right here, and a collision there just beyond the blue line, and it will be taken in the corner. Matt Marchie going for it here, looking for somebody in front, and the puck will get out of the zone, possibly. No, held in, possible chance for a shot. No, red team will control, and Matt is going to settle this down and start to move. Oh, look at the moves, the deeks. He gets around one, now two. The speed, the skating power, the shot, and a big save as Mr. Universe now in the net. A very solid net minder. He does make the save on that one, and it's going to come back his way here, and he's going to send it out just in time for the second period to begin.
Yeah, game is I said anyone's game, actually. We're just now getting to the second period. Thought we were a little further along than that, but I guess not. No, 2-4. It's a pretty high scoring game overall. Not like last time.
Yeah, what was that?
15 and
17
or 17 and 15, or I forget how it ended.
Yes, many double digits were had. Yes.
Hat tricks for everybody. And Blues trying to come back here. And it's the eternal struggle. Red versus blue.
Red versus blue, yes. Which, I don't know, we haven't kept statistics on that overall on Friday Night Hockey, but I would say that that's a pretty even matchup, probably, as far as if we had Nate Silver to break down the numbers for us, I think it would probably be pretty even.
Mr. Nate Silver. Now a famous statistician because he predicted closely a couple of presidential elections.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and go Canada go with a nice one there. The backhander again. And assist from Matt. Yeah, I was reading a pretty interesting thing from Nate Silver recently. They've been dabbling in sports now, too. Oh. And there was an article about whether a hot goaltender... Oh, go Canada go with another one. Wasting no time and tying this thing up. 3:48, it is 4-4. But, yeah, the article was about whether there is such a thing as a hot goaltender and whether that makes a difference in the playoffs. And The way they looked at it statistically, they determined that no, it doesn't. But I'm here to tell you that in real life, yeah, it does.
Yeah, you're gonna argue with Nate Silver's numbers. Okay.
Well, you're talking the difference between flipping a coin 1,000 times and flipping a coin 1,000 times in a game 7. You know, there are pressure situations where, and you know, a lot of the hot goaltending that we've seen in hockey, it comes down to, you know, maybe it's
Matt
a
right
5.
here.
Oh, Matt fights his way in
all the way down the arena.
When you start, that's when you start talking about winning games. You know, 5-4 or something like that. You know, who's going to let that 5th goal in? I mean, statistically, it's not going to look very good as far as the shots versus saves when you're letting in that many goals, but it's, you know, who gets it done at the end of the game, who finishes up strong. I don't know. Some of this stuff is just so intangible that it's really hard to quantify it with numbers, I think. And plus, as a goaltender, I'm biased.
Oh, well, that's true. And in all fairness, I haven't read the paper, so you're my best source on this.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, yeah, definitely worth a look. I'll have to find the link after the show here, but yes, I'm not sure who else will be playing tonight besides Swag Squad and Fun Train. I think there's supposed to be 3 games tonight, and I know the Machine is here. I see even Bojarzine has made it. Yes. Now that is going to be a good game, and that'll be a good preview of the playoffs, definitely.
And then Team Texas and Team EZ.
And again, Matt very deftly avoids the defense there and gets the shot and scores. So 6-4 in favor of the red team. Oh, and Margie from downtown with his 3rd. A hat trick in the open skate. Makes it 6-5. He closes them to within 1 here with 1:36 left in the second period, and we're starting to see everybody's getting warmed up here. So that's a good sign for the actual HQML games that will ensue after this. There's another shot off the post, just rings one wide to the right, and another chance. Oh, and go Canada, go! Wow, what a shot! Beautiful, finding the back of the net from out near the blue line. So 7-5 now. Red team stepping it up and answering the blue team. And now about to try to go again with some room here. He's going in, and he's got somebody in front. I don't know if that's... it's not quite goalie interference, but within the rules of HQML, which has recently been a little bit further clarified in light of recent events in the LHL, I think.
Goes PK.
Off the post again.
So close.
But yes, and a lot is going on in games, man. Did you see that Kevin Spacey's going to be in the new Call of Duty?
I saw. Yeah. Actually, I didn't see the trailer that he's in, but I heard about it.
I'm hoping they just make him be Frank Underwood from House of Cards.
No, I'm only about halfway through the 2nd season of that, so I'm still behind there.
I want you boys to think of this mission as a sort of a Call of Duty, if you will. Yeah, the House of Cards is great, man.
Yeah, so far it's been a trip.
Yes, even with the Foghorn Leghorn like Southern accent that he employs. Big V employing the backhand there with the assist from PK Subbanana.
If he's trying to do like a $1 Million Man sound effect. No. I don't know what's trying to go on there, but
oh God, yes,
probably a hockey reference that no one else understands.
Well, it's of course famous hockey player PK Subban, and with a little on the end for added effect. And chance in front. Red team is going to have to get to this, and they do. Oh, immediately taking off the puck, though. And they're going to catch up with it. Here's the shot. Off the post again. The rebound in front. He's got it. And right to Gallagher, who stuffs it in. The assist from Matt.
Like they planned it right that way or something.
On the doorstep. Yes, well played. Well played there. By Gallagher. He not only smashes the watermelons, yes, but he smashes goals too. And Matt smashing another one, and 10-6. And all of a sudden, this red team is pouring it on here. 4:21 left in the third. And a 4-goal lead, and they are not content to rest there as they are still pushing this into the blue zone. But now the blue team will take it back out and start to run it back down the other side. We'll see if they can pick this up and try to make a comeback. No, this one is going to dribble back the other way, where it will be fielded by Mr. Universe here. I'm using Mephi terms here. Fielded, yes.
Uh-oh. We're going to orbit here.
And where is this going to land? Oh!
Right in front of the blue net.
The rebound attempt almost again. Oh.
Give me a heart attack.
And swatted at, Mr. Universe is going to finally slow down the momentum of this thing. And he's like, you know what, the hell with this. I'm going to take this out myself.
Get it away from me.
And a save there by Go Canada Go. And, yeah, they were asking me earlier, Habs or Bruins.
I heard, yes.
I went with the Habs in an upset.
Everyone likes an underdog,
look pretty good.
Really, unless you're a Bruins fan.
Yeah, and, I mean, that is a hockey-crazy town in Montreal. And the Canadiens haven't won in quite some time, and they have a tradition of winning. So it would certainly mean a lot to them to even get close to the Stanley Cup.
Didn't they just have a pretty big comeback from behind win?
Yes. Like I said, these playoffs have been just sick, man. Every game has been... And there's been a lot of going to 7 games, too, and a lot of overtimes as well. So, yes, equally as exciting has been our HQML season and our Hockey World Cup, although these scores maybe not as close on the scoreline in Hockey World Cup. That may change this weekend, though. I think we're going to see some guys step it up. I really do.
I'll share your faith.
But we definitely know that the Russians are going to come to play. I mean, they are
I've never seen the Russians screw around once. You can be up by 10 points in the third period, and they still don't screw around.
They just have such great rink awareness and just their economy of style. They know where they're going to be, they know where to put the puck, and they know that somebody's going to be there to pick it up. And that almost had a chance. 1:35 left. It's looking pretty good for the red team here in this open skate, but the blue team trying to come back, rattles one off the wall. Going to advance this chance, possibly. No, broken up. Matt, is he going to get this first? Mr. Universe comes out big, makes the play. And he's going to get this out to the blue team. They're going to play it along the boards here. Stolen. Gallagher, Big V, battling with it, coming away. It's going to be sent back in, and here's another chance. And again, Mr. Universe is going to come out big. And he is taking a very proactive stance. But
where is it going? Oh, no.
Oh, man. Just like it's drawn up on the chalkboard, man. He bounces one off the backboard right in front of the net. But it goes the other way. Chance just wide.
Oh, man. You couldn't do that again if you tried. I dare him. I put money down on it. They couldn't do that again in a real game sort of situation if they tried.
Well, they might try here. Here's a shot, and Mr. Universe is going to get a piece of that as it goes off the side of the net. And he does break up the pass as he was looking for his man in front. And that gives a chance for the blue team to go the other way with it. Empty netter, PK Savannah with a goal. And Mr. Universe gets the assist. 10-7. They've got 14 seconds to score 3 goals. We'll see if they do it here. Yes, no, yes, no. 5 seconds. And I think that's going to do it.
Yep.
So now we'll see who shows up for the actual HQML here. I think we've got teams ready. We never know who's going to play first. We just kind of leave it up to the teams. Yes. They're talking about, PK Saban made some unfortunate comments on the Twitters. It's going to be Team Easy versus Team Texas, it looks like, Hilger.
That is indeed what it looks like. If we sort of.
Sort of, possibly.
Really?
Well, I see Gray here, aka Goose.
That's about the only one.
Are these truly the teams? Is this real life? I have no idea. And it looks like, well, either way, we are beginning. As Matt will take this down. As we try to figure out what the hell is going on. They're trying to figure out what the hell is going on in front of the net as the puck is loose. And it will be taken away by whichever team is in blue that we're looking at here. And, there's a shot. Yeah, we're ready for league games, guys. So
anytime. We're not in a huge hurry, but as soon as you guys are ready. Usually the people are jumping
they're saying
down
after
our
this
throats.
game. Okay, yeah, it's like,
It's Friday night. I got shit to do. I got places to be. It's important.
I'm like young and I have a real life and stuff. But nobody has a real life.
My burrito's
tonight.
getting cold. Come on.
Yeah, you're right. That was given as a reason one night. My burrito is getting cold.
The game's early.
You
My
fuckers need to start.
Which I think would be a better reason to start later. It's like, why don't you just eat your burrito while it's warm and then play hockey? But nah.
Well, that's the wisdom of experience, Killinger, versus the innocence of youth and the inexperienced burrito eaters.
As a
as an experienced burrito eater,
well, I live in Houston, so I mean, I've got to, pretty much every restaurant here will serve you a burrito of some sort.
Oh goodness!
Yeah. And most of them will give you a heart attack, but that's a whole other issue.
Yeah, but and the red team in firm control of the blue end as Go Canada Go was in the goalie position. Nobody else was there for blue, so he decided to just go ahead and put it in rather than make the save for the other team. So we are looking at a very intriguing open skate once again. Blue team now looking for it. Oh, almost. And
that looks really close.
It did. But no go. And now all the way back to the other end on the empty net. Matt is going to shoot and score. 2-0.
What the fuck?
Yes, the French-Canadian pronunciation of what the fuck, yes. So here we go. And blue team rocked, shocked, and stupefied by this 2-0 red lead. And here they go again. Again with the empty net. And Mr. Universe is going to shoot this and score. He had somebody right there again sitting in front of the net just in case. But he didn't need him. He just went ahead and took that shot himself. So
who's going to try and respond?
Both teams going with the empty net in this last open skate of the evening. And a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how it works for them.
Indeed. As it's Gray.
And Gray will get credit for that.
4-0. What about the eternal struggle, Blue? Come on.
It's looking like a pretty one-sided struggle. We've lost the puck. up in the rafters somewhere.
There you go.
There it is.
And
a huge bounce. Wow, okay.
And again, so, it flies down toward that net and then back toward the other net.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone's just following it around in circles. It's okay. Here we're back in play, I think. Back around the boards. There you go.
Yeah, it's very representative of the game so far, I think, was that puck movement.
I kind of hope Cryptic Sea watches that one just to witness it, to see that happened.
It's part of the fun, yeah. And I did talk to Cryptic Sea this week, and new physics are being worked on, and especially as far as the player movement and shooting. He's been doing some more work on the new version of Hockey ? Which is in pretty good shape already from what we've seen, but it is being polished up even further. So we're all very excited by that. As
very, very nice to maybe HQML Season 5 is on the new version. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see what it's like.
Yeah, it'll take a while for the players. And Gallagher gets one back for the blue team there with assist from Evkop. But, yeah, I'm not sure what the timeline is on that, so we will definitely try to as soon as. And plus, there'll be a period of acclimation where we get the players readjusted, because it is a very different game. And if you put in millions of hours like these guys have playing this version, the 55F version that we're looking at now, then it is a big switch. So, yeah, we'll see how LHL handles it. And RSL and HQML will just kind of all play it by ear, I'm sure, as a community. There are 3 leagues going on in North America right now. Oh, Matt!
Right off the draw.
And they're going to hope to get this sort of scoring output from him tomorrow for Team Canada. As he's been finding some, even though there hasn't been anybody in the net a lot of the times, he's been very inventive with his shot selection. And there's one off the post. So this one is going back in the other direction. Yeah, 5-1, the red team. And just good times tonight as we are in the last regular season night. And there's Gallagher with his second. That looked a lot like his first. And Evkov with an assist on that one, very much like his first. And 5-2. That is their second goal of the game for the blue team and for Gallagher, the prop comedian, with the sledgehammer and the watermelons and all that stuff. Probably before most of these guys' time. Mr. Universe shoots and scores.
I know of Gallagher with his giant wooden mallet.
Yeah.
Tarps and watermelons. Yeah. Cantaloupes and anything that would squish really good.
Yeah, I think he went all crazy tea party, kind of like Jane from Firefly, too. So.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I haven't kept
up with Ted Nugent.
Gallagher.
You haven't been keeping up with the political leanings of Gallagher? Yeah,
no,
you can be forgiven for that, Killinger. We don't know what Carrot Top's opinion on American politics are. But
the only other big
prop comedian.
Yeah, there you go, prop. I was looking for the word prop. Prop comedian I can think of, yeah.
Yeah, that's the burning question. Who is better, Gallagher or Carrot Top?
What's the prop comedian caucus think about the upcoming election? Yeah.
Yes. Gallagher versus Carrot Top is kind of like the VI versus Emacs of prop comedians.
I was laughing there. I'm trying to take a drink at the same time. All right.
Yeah, we're playing it pretty loose tonight, man. We have to. We have 1 million viewers, so we're no pressure, and a full weekend of hockey entertainment to bring everybody. So we're pacing ourselves.
Indeed.
And plus, we have the added factor of everybody watching the hockey playoffs and NBA playoffs on other screens while they're playing in these games and stuff. That has been a surprisingly interesting factor in these late games of the HQML season.
And you can tell when last week when the Stars game was on commercial break, because that's when Team Texas would score.
Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, we can concentrate on what's happening here now. Yes.
Yeah, when the Stars game was really intense,
I have the Mavs and Spurs going as this is happening. And what a shot by Marchie! Beautiful there, 6-3. And so now it's getting a little bit closer. This blue team is starting to put some points on the board that aren't from famed prop comedian Gallagher.
No.
Marchie says, how the hell? I don't know, man. You did it. I don't know.
Not trying to just get the heck out of there. Red's not having it, though. Maybe they are. I don't know what's going on anymore. They just shot it toward their own net.
Yep, back checking in will be Matt, who is going to keep this out, at least for the time being. And the blue team is, again, they have like 3 players in the crease there, but not able to convert. They will hold on to it, though, and now send it back in, possibly. No, stolen. And knocked away. Now they're all going to chase it down. We're about a minute into finishing out this second period. And blue team holds it, gets across, and looking for it, broken up in front. A big play there. And so now Evcobb and Gray going at it here. Gray almost snuck one past Evcobb as it will go back around the net. Yep. Yeah, again, they're playing... This is why they have offside rules in regular hockey, so you can't just park yourself in front of the enemy net like that. But no such rules here precluding these guys from doing so, and so they are continuing to do it. And, and plus if you do it in regular hockey, you're going to get your ass kicked. I mean, that's just any self-respecting team will be doing some ass kicking to anybody who parks in front of their net.
Yeah, that's exactly. It just ain't gonna fly.
So that will finish out our second period, and we'll go to the third with the blue team down by 3, as 6-3 is your score line, and they will attempt to mount a comeback here, I would suspect. And huge offensive adjustments will be made. I'm sure they're discussing strategy right now. And now we will begin. And strategy paying off for them here as they're going to win the draw and looking for two guys skating right at the puck there. That's not a play we see often for good reason probably. As now here comes Matt with it. He's going to skate around a couple of people, try to lodge one along the boards, but blue team, and they're in the 3-man wedge here, and Matt able to defeat that as he is 1v3, and the one prevails. But they've got it back. He shoots and scores. PK gets one, 6-4, and now they're only down by a couple. So
hashtag the dark-skinned Canadian. That's a little bit better.
Yeah, it's a little better.
A little bit better.
Yes. Yeah, yes. We can't condone the PK Subban or the Donald Sterling or any of that stuff.
No. Last thing I want to do is get banned from the NBA. Oh wait, not really.
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
I don't know any teams.
Rob Ford. Actually, I don't mind Rob Ford. He's pretty cool.
Rob Ford seems like a. If I were gonna,
at least he has a good time. Yeah.
If I had to pick a mayor to like buy a beer, Rob Ford seems like a good choice.
Yes, and Evcobb making a good choice there with his shot selection, and he is going to pull them within 1 here. And so this one very close all of a sudden, 6-5. Red team still up, but only by 1 now. 3:28, plenty of time for this blue team to make a huge come-from-behind victory. We'll see if they do so. So, yeah, Beaujarzine talking about his ping here, and he will likely be in action for the Machine tonight. He's been out of action for the Machine for a few weeks here, but the machine
so
performed
close.
very admirably in his absence. So
That is true. Yes, actually. But he's here tonight, so we'll see how this goes. They're in the playoffs. They know that.
yeah, they've got to get a little bit of a boost from their team captain being here, though.
They could potentially get. I think they could shift seeds one slot up or down, but that's.
I believe you're right. That may be one of the only positional, standing wise things that could change from the outcomes of tonight's games.
But they're in the playoffs, so it's just a question of who they'll play immediately once the playoffs start here. And was it next week or the week after?
It is next week. We do not
All
waste
right.
any time here. There is no break in between the playoffs and the regular season. But PK Sabana with a goal, his second, and ties it up with 2 minutes left to play. Huge, huge. That was huge.
Oh yeah.
So next goal, very important, could be the game winner in this open skate here before we get to whatever we get to tonight on the HQML season games. Yeah, we were not sure what the attendance would be like tonight. Oh, Matt with his third and a timely one, and that was a nice one. As he, again, with that backhand move, he puts a fast one, a scooter along the ice there and makes it 7-6. Here's one coming in the other direction, though. It is saved.
They had somebody in goal, see?
Yes, Go Canada Go was there to make the stop, and it was a good thing. And now here's a chance in the other direction.
Backhand would have
Could
been beautiful.
not get the stick on it, yes. So here comes the blue team. And he's going to lift one from distance. F-Cobb ties it up with a big one from way back. And from way back around the time when Gallagher was relevant.
Ain't no thing, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, 7-7 now, tied up.
God, Gallagher relevant was that? Uh-oh.
Oh, Matt. It doesn't matter because Matt has made it a moot issue. 8-7. So we go under a minute left here. And so now blue team is going to try to tie this up again. Could we be going to overtime? Could this game not be over yet? We'll see.
40 seconds left. Blue team's hungry for another point here.
And it's all up to them. They've got a chance. He's got room. Oh, but it's blocked.
Yeah,
a
just
beautiful
got a piece
defensive
of it.
Stop.
Just got a little piece of it. That's all he needed.
That's all he needed, man.
25 seconds. Oh,
here's another chance, and this is going to bounce off the top of the net. 20 seconds there, getting some quality opportunities, but so far not able to convert. Held in, though, 14 seconds, going behind the boards here, and they will get to it first. Blue team setting up in front and just beyond the blade. It will go back the other direction. That will eat up the rest of the time off the clock. Red team wins it in a thriller, 8-7. And now here we go. I believe now we will see Team Easy versus Team Texas, assuming that Team Easy is here. Team Texas appears to be here. So we will see. Yeah, Dick McButts is asking where is Team Easy.
We're looking for on their roster. We've got Not Led, Matt. We know Matt's here. Riz, Tim Barrett, Dial Loriax is on Team Easy. I'm not so sure that's actually true. And Billiam, which I'm also thought he was a different team. So people mess with these rosters.
Well, yeah, I think they've got until the playoffs to finalize those. Yes.
Hey, we could just do Goose versus Matt 1v1.
That would be very exciting, certainly for our viewership here.
Or Dick McButts and Gray plus Matt. Matt really laid it on thick the last couple games.
So now we are, I don't know if Team Easy is here besides Matt. So this could be a win by default unless Matt and Dick McButts are going to go 1v1. The Generals are asking to be the first.
Well, if it would make sense. We're supposed to play the Machine tonight.
Mm-hmm. And Matt is insistent on Easy versus Texas. Matt being the apparent sole representative of Team Easy, so very confident in his abilities tonight, and rightfully so. If these open skate games have been any indication.
So your lineups, I guess, for this match in red for Team EZ, we have Matt. That's it. One name, one syllable, 3 letters, Matt. And slightly more complex task here. Your lineup
for Team
Texas in blue. Dick McButts.
Is Dick McButts, yes.
And Gray, also known as Goose.
Oh, okay. So, yes, they've doubled. It's
2v1. Matt's just gonna kind of deke around in the back and So
here he goes. Puck is loose. Gray is doing the stay-at-home thing. He's not coming out, not fooled by this. And Matt still scores anyway. Huge, big shot from Matt, and he leaps in the air with glee.
Matt's had a pretty damn good warm-up the past couple. He played the last couple open skates, scored a lot of points. I think he's feeling pretty good.
Yes, and like I said, we'll see if this momentum carries into the weekend, because Hockey World Cup every day from starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday and Sunday, and Team Canada featuring Matt will be part of that. And yeah, they are going to be wanting to see some goals from him, and there's one from Dick McButts, another great goal scorer. He from Team USA, and yeah, he's been scoring most of the USA goals for USA, but they're going to need more against Russia. That's for sure.
And Bern Wernham doing a cheesy interpretation of the classic joke. There's only 2 things certain in life: death and Texas.
Well, I guess that's better than the one we usually get about how there's only 2 things that come from Texas. But yeah, 2 goals from Texas so far as Dick McButts. And Matt answers with his second.
Just, exactly like the team name, just to make it look easy. These guys don't have the best record by far. Team EZ is 2-3.
Oh!
Looking to make it 3-3.
Oh, Barry's another one. Matt with a hat trick. And yes, he is shouldering all the responsibilities for his team in scoring so far. He kind of has to.
That could have been another point there if it hadn't outrun his stick.
Well, we've seen all sorts of combinations on the ice on Friday Night Hockey HQML, and we've seen 4v2.
No good for them.
But here comes Dick McButts. Oh, no, he's not. It goes wide. And a heartbreaker there for Dick McButts.
Display.
Yes. Yeah, Team Texas with they've had some shorthanded nights, but tonight 2 people was all they needed. But here comes Matt, and it's very similar to what happened to Dick McButts. Just one too many moves in front of the net. And that's going to be the difference maker. So now Dick McButts coming the other way, wasting no time, flipping it at the empty net, shoots and scores. 3-3. We are tied up. So a pretty exciting game for a 2v1.
These guys are playing their hearts out. They are doing their damnedest. And I'm a bit embarrassed to have to air this, but it's good so far.
Yeah.
You say, how were the games tonight? Oh, well, one team had to play, we had to play one match 2v1. Oh, that sucks. He goes, no, that was the best game of the night.
I'm Dick McButts again. And that's the way you have to play it when you've got fewer people on the ice like this. You have to shoot early and often. And when you've got the shooter's touch like Dick McButts, who really he prefers to shoot from distance whether there's a full team or not. And so if you've got nobody in the net, you might as well go ahead and launch it for sure. And Matt working his way around a little bit, and that's he gets around both of the Team Texas representatives there. And getting a little more personal with that one as he ties it up. And now he will get another chance off the draw. Is he going to take this in close again? Oh, yes, he does. As he dekes his way around. And
I don't think
Goose tries his best. But
I don't think Goose has gotten a touch on the puck yet, let alone a save. I hate to say it, but oof.
Yep. And Matt, again, putting pressure on him. And he will come away with the puck here. He's going to try to go where Dick McButts isn't. And so far doing a good job of that as he's going to use the boards. And Dick McButts is going to shovel it back the other way. He's got a chance. He will get to this first. And he will make it 5-5. We are tied. People are asking, is this really an HQML game?
Well,
it's like, yes, it's going to count on the scoreboard.
It will. I mean, it's not going to affect who's in the playoffs or necessarily even what seed either of these teams are. Though EZ might, if they win, if Matt pulls off the upset here, they might move up a seed. I'm not sure.
Well,
it's really going to depend on how the machine does, actually.
Yeah, to paraphrase Grantland Rice, when the great scorer moves his hand to write the story of HQML Season 4, this will count in the books as any other game would. And we are tied at 5 as we go to the second period. My goodness.
This is good stuff here. Putting on a clinic. That's exactly putting on a clinic on.
Putting on a clinic, yes.
On offense here, just one man offense.
Well, and if you've played the game, and we're getting more people that are just getting into playing the game, and what we're seeing here is not easy to do. I mean, when you're 1v1ing people, it's very difficult. And these guys are making it look a lot easier than it usually is. As Matt is going to get the puck here, they're going to battle for it at center ice. It's going to go back to Gray's end. Nope, it's back in Matt's end. So he's going to start making his move now. And he will just try to turn him one way, then the other, and try to get some confusion going. Dick McButts going for the headbutt there, and it doesn't go. And Matt, again, getting close.
Too high.
Oh, yeah, with a nice attempt there. The wrist shot just up over, and that's going to give Dick McButts plenty of room to work. And he's going to take his time, and just flips one a little too high there. The rebound, though, just
He tried to get fancy. He got the rebound of the rebound.
He's still hanging on to this, though, but Matt is going to block it as he makes a third shot attempt there. And now Matt's got a little bit of room to work. He's going to go ahead and lift one from distance, and it's going to go wide to the left. He knocks Dick McButts out of the way, shoots, and a save by Goose. That was huge.
Yeah.
He was on his way there. That was a nice play, very physical. As he just knocked him down. And Dick McButts almost knocks one down. It goes off the post. Oh, my goodness.
That's got to be painful.
Oh, Lordy. What a night of hockey we have seen so far.
To think this is this one's for glory. These two players here, the three players, really, they're truly fighting for glory. If Matt can pull this off, that is truly the upset of the season, I'd argue.
Yes, which of these teams will be the shorthanded team of destiny? Dick McButts is going to wait, and he's going to come in close with this. And he shoots, and Matt's going to get a piece of that.
Denied.
Yep. So now he's going to shove one back down from the other end. And where did this go? I think it's behind the net.
Right next to the net. Yep, there you go.
And he will
Matt's
gather
got
this
it.
back up and try to make another run at it. Dick McButt's trying to separate him from the puck, and now they're just going to ignore the puck and kind of go at each other for a little bit here. Matt's going to go back to the puck, and Dick McButt's working his way, using the boards, getting around. He's got an open net in front of him, and he's going for the spin, and he gets it. Oh, a little extra style point.
A little swagger there, yeah.
We've seen that go awry for people a time or two.
We've seen it go awry for Dick McButts earlier. Previous goal attempt where he tried to bounce it off the backboard and get his own rebound.
Uh-huh.
Or backboard. I'm Meffy all of a sudden.
Yeah, we're mixing our sports metaphors here, yes. So, I blame Meffy.
I blame Meffy, too. He keeps calling this
the kiss off the glass, yes. With the tomahawk slam.
Tongue out and everything.
Yep.
It's hard to do with a mouth guard in hockey, but, you know.
Yeah, I watched that game that you guys did when I wasn't here that one night, and he said something about, and he picks up the ball, and you were just, did you just say he picks up the ball?
Yeah, I had to call him on it. Didn't want to, but I had to.
Dick McButt scores again, though. And that is his 7th.
That's why we love Meffy, though. He can't if it's not baseball, he can't get any of his sports straight. So
yeah, well, he is from a town where all they really care about is baseball.
That is fair. St. Louis sucks at everything else.
Yeah. So we go under a minute left in the second, and this is a very closely played match for a 2v1, and Dick McButts is going to try to widen the gap a little bit here as if he can get this shot off. Matt is going to get to the puck first, though, and he's going to at least keep it away from McButts for the moment. 30 seconds left. Time for him to gather this up, and he's back at the blue line. He's going to wheel and deal here, and he's going for the spinorama again. The spinneroony.
He's doing that from almost the blue line.
Yeah, he's and here's one lifted from way back. Matt, oh, my, oh.
Your trick shots are no good against me. Here's how you really do it.
Oh, unbelievable.
You want to see how to shoot a puck? I'll show you how to shoot a puck.
Yes, he shoots puck, he scores goal.
And that's all that matters.
Here comes McButts.
Yep.
On the open net.
No screwing
his
around.
8th. Yeah, no time for love, Dr. Jones. He makes it 8-6 as we go to the third period of a surprisingly close game. Yes, Burnworm says this is real. It's raw, and he's
all out in the ice.
He's so right.
Could not be more real.
Yes, shit just got real.
Unless we actually found these people in real life and strapped hockey pads to them and said, "Go forth, play hockey." That would be the only way I get more real.
Yes, go ye forth and play hockey. And they are doing so. And so here is Team Texas, all two of them, working out of their own end. Matt is going to knock the puck away, and he will get to it first, and he chips a backhander at the net, just wide to the right here. As, Gray hasn't really, he's been a very stay-at-home goalie. He hasn't come out of that crease the whole time. Usually when we see these shorthanded teams, you'll see guys kind of skate up a little bit. But he's been content to just stay in the net. And Dick McButts, again, looking for that spin move. He doesn't get it, though.
No, a little slow.
He's got a 2-goal cushion to play with here, but he's
playing with fire here. Matt's good.
Yep, but he's going to go ahead and take this one in all the way. His 9th of the game, Dick McButts. He's inching closer to the HQML record.
Uh-oh. Bounce a little bit.
Which I've lost track of now.
It's opening up a Texas-sized lead. Thank you, Burnworm. It's a good line.
Yeah, that's great. But here is Matt, and he almost gets one. Gray makes a save. And he circles around. He's going to get this one sent back to the other side. So it'll be a race to the puck now, which Matt will win easily. He's at the back of the net first. And he puts it in front, and now he's just going to send it down the dump in. 3:18 left in this game. Team Texas up by 3, but yeah, both these teams are. I'm calling them teams, even though one of them, there is an I in team tonight because Matt is the sole representative of Team EC.
And doing a great job, by the way.
Yes, I must say he is. And here's another chance for him. He shoots and wide to the right. So he's going to try to get this back for another attempt, and he's going to follow it all the way back to his end, and jumping, missing, and that's going to give Dick McButts a chance to push this in, and he wastes no time burying that one. 10-6. Gray gets second of the game.
Woo, yeah. Kick ass and take names, man.
Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Just when we think we've seen it all on Friday Night Hockey, we see something else.
And Matt's being very deliberate about this. No, he's going to take a shot. And
I
don't know if Gray got a piece
that.
of that or not.
He managed to keep it out of the net.
Well, good. We'll call it a save. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because he still had to handle it in the crease. So now this one will be chased down. Dick McButts, we'll get to it first. He's going to go ahead and launch it, and it is high and wide. So won't go. He's got a 4-goal lead to play with here as 1:46 left in the third. 10-6, Team Texas with double the strength of Team EZ. But, yeah, Matt has been a stalwart player for Team EZ. He representing them well, even though it's just one guy. And now here's Dick McButts, though. Oh, just off the post, off the rings, in and out. That was very, very close. And so now Matt is going to, again, launch one from distance. This will go wide to the right.
Freaks out. Just swinging his stick everywhere. Get away, get away, get away.
Yeah, I don't know if Gray's full attention is on the game tonight, nor has it needed to be, but there is Matt, and he gets a 7. And so he's keeping him in it. Down by 3 now. A minute left to play. Interesting stuff. Despite the roster limitations, they have made it quite an entertaining game here. And so McButts again from distance and off the post. So close.
I mean, from being from your own face-off circle.
yeah.
that was a pretty accurate shot.
Yeah, both these guys are very good. These are two of the best shooters, really, in HQML. And, yeah, they will both be playing tomorrow for their respective countries for the Hockey World Cup, Saturday and Sunday here on IBN2. Definitely check that out.
You're right. I think these are some of the best. I mean, I could go to the stats and maybe find a different name, but...
Oh, Matt!
5 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't think... He says, give me more time. I don't think he's going to have time to do this, as Dick McButts is going to swat it away, and that's a veteran play there, as that's going to keep it away just enough time to end this game. For Team Texas, they will chalk it up as a win. So, yeah, but a surprisingly fun matchup there between Team Texas and Team EZ. Even at diminished strength, certainly not diminished entertainment for us.
No way. So it looks like we're going to have the machine here versus, assume, the Generals.
Uh-huh. Yeah, see, the General Zod is here.
Yes, Neil before Zod.
Yes, son of Jor-El.
And here we go. In red, looks like this is going to be the Generals. We have Go Canada Go, Ev Cobb, Gallagher, and General Zod. Yes, Neil, son of Jor-El. And in blue, playing for the machine, we have PK, Mr. Universe, Bo, and Lucic. A lot of familiar names. Yeah,
and Burn Worm's here for the machine too, just in case. So They are waiting to see what Bojorzin's ping is, and he's had some ping issues. I think he's been at a different location a lot of the times on Friday nights. So they've got backups just in case. So we go from teams having not enough people to teams having...
There's so much going on right now.
Yeah, some backups here. Oh, there's a shot.
I don't know how to comprehend it. There's so much going on. Compared to last game. There's 8 people, and they're all going different directions and doing different things. And
yeah, now we actually have to cover what's happening.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe they Dick McPutt scored, or Matt scored for the 10th time.
Good times here on Friday night.
Indeed, very good times. Like I said, this is all for glory. Everyone knows where they're going to be at the end of the season, pretty much. Like I said, this one's for glory.
Yes, and it is fucking glorious, I must say.
Mm.
I love that we can say fuck on the Independent Broadcast
Network.
Network.
That is
one of the reasons that the Independent Broadcast Network was founded. And Lucic with a big fucking goal there as he gets an assist from PK as he shoots from distance. And even with a lot of people in front of the net, in between the goal and the shooter, Lucic gets a long distance hello and makes it 1-0 for the machine.
I would say that if the IBN even had a mission statement, part of that mission statement would be being able to say fuck on the air. In other words,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can say fuck and you can play music. Although we don't play a lot of music because we put these on YouTube later. Here's a shot! And this one blocked. Speaking of, you can go to YouTube and see all these games later. Well, if you want to relive the glory of tonight later, it will be up on our YouTube. You go to youtube.com and type in IBN Casting. And, guys, if you could just, click the follow and subscribe button. If you could just slap that, just spank that button for me. Go, Canada, go! Spanks it in and ties it up, though, while I'm pimping our YouTube. And so we have a tie game on our hands here. The Generals strike back.
But you're exactly right. If people could subscribe to the YouTube, it means a lot. Really, it does.
It does. We're trying to catch up with PewDiePie.
We check those numbers almost daily. It might be unhealthy, but we do. And,
we're well over 50 now. So
we're closing in on triple digits.
We're close to being taken seriously by people, which is kind of cool.
Oh, man, that's scary almost.
Yeah, I know, right? Man, what a save. General Zod keeps this one out of the net with gusto as a big stop there. And that's going to give the Generals a chance to push this the other way. Go, Canada, go. It is going to be met by Mr. Universe. Beautiful pass right on the tape of Gallagher. He's going to shoot it. Oh, he just misses in the rebound. He gets it in, though, Gallagher. As he follows it in, that is hockey skill there. That is Hockey 101.
That pass.
Put it on the net. Follow it into the net. Crash the net. Follow your shot. And Gallagher again shows us. I'm going to stop talking about Gallagher the prop comedian because I think Gallagher the hockey player has really shown us some good play tonight and deserves better comparisons. Is beyond compare to prop comedians.
Yeah, prop comedians don't got shit on this guy here.
Yes. Oh man. Yeah. Well, if nothing else, Gunter, at least we get more respect than your average prop comedian.
That is true. That is also grave robbers.
Stop there. What, grave robbers?
Also grave robbers and most real estate agents, yeah. Several professions, actually, that us with our 75 YouTube subscribers or whatever we're at now get more respect than, yeah.
My God. My friends, can your heart stand the shocking facts about grave robbers from outer space? The late, great Criswell, yes.
The shocking facts. Facts that may astound you. Leave you flabbergasted.
Oh, man. Plan 9 from Outer Space, one of the great cinematic achievements of all time. The late, great Ed Wood.
I need to get really drunk and rewatch that. That's about the only way that's going to work out, really.
Oh, man, it's wonderful. And it's free. I think that's up for free on the Internet Archive.
I believe you're correct.
So there's no excuse for people not to watch Ed Wood's masterpiece, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Where he really put all his thematic ideas together in one place. And the great wrestler turned actor Tor Johnson puts in a great performance. And just a great ensemble cast. Magical special effects where they do things like taking a pie plate and setting it on fire to be and putting it on a fishing line to be the flying saucer that's flying across being blown up.
Ooh, look at the special effects.
Yeah, the hell with CGI, man.
We got this shit. give me $12.74 and I will get you a flying saucer.
Yeah, we've covered everything from Game of Thrones to Plan 9 from Outer Space tonight.
We're doing good. And we're only in the second HQML game.
Yes, that's right. We haven't even gotten to Swag Squad versus Fun Train for who is going to win the Blood Dragon Award for last place.
Yes, actually, it's very true.
Yeah, the first and last teams in HQML will get some sort of Blood Dragon Award. Of course, the winner of HQML will get the Blood Dragon Memorial Cup. So that will be starting next week here on Friday Night Hockey. It's the playoffs. The playoffs.
Indeed, playoffs.
And they will be sublime. There is no way that those will not be absolutely amazing this year, as much as the season has been. Yeah, everybody's just nobody's really gotten their offense moving right how they would like it here, as it's a lot of confusion. But here's a wraparound attempt, and the entire general team converging on that to stop it. I think that's a lot of it too, man. It's just good defense right now from both these teams.
At this point, they're looking to maintain their undefeated record. That means something at this point, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does.
Not only be number one at the end of the regular season, which the win or lose they will be, but to be undefeated.
Be undefeated, yes. Bloody but unbowed, yes. This Generals team.
Undefeated regular season 4. Now that's something.
And a score by Lucic. He has something to say about that, as the machine is going to even things up with 2:50 left in the second period. A very nice goal by Lucic there, seeing an opportunity, swooping in and getting one. So we are deadlocked now, and they are going to have another chance to get to this, and the shot is wide. So the machine in pursuit. Gallagher going to take it the other way for the Generals, though. He's got room to operate here. Shot, save. PK is going to send this one way out, but still held in. Lucic is going to keep it, though. And now he's going to get it away from Gallagher, who is in close pursuit, trying to get the stick in the face. Shot from downtown and almost found the pass there that they were looking for, the redirect, and almost got it, but not quite. So now, and here's one off the post. Who will get to this first? This could be another shot attempt, and it's going to rattle just wide of the net. And now Go Canada Go will settle things down a little bit for the Generals, as he's got a nice pass ahead to Gallagher here, and he gets it. Oh, what a shot and score, as PK Pachin came all the way out to try to stop that, and he just sneaks it past him. And that's a tough pill to swallow for the machine, according to some of the things being said in chat currently. But that will put the Generals up by 1, as it is 3-2 in the second period. Plenty of time for the machine to make something happen the other way, though, and they are trying to, as they will take this down into the General zone. It is handled here by Go Canada Go, and again looking for Gallagher, very opportunistic, always moving up front. And that's what you got to do. You got to have those people. You've always got to have people thinking towards the net when you get possession of the puck, and they are doing that very admirably. But here is Beaujardin, the star Canadian and leader of the machine, and looks like his ping is holding up pretty well so far, Killinger, as he's going to get a shot off here, and he shoots and scores! Beaujardin ties it up
I
With
think
under
his
a minute
ping is
left in the
just
second.
fine.
Yes, ping no problem for Bo. Oh, but there's a shot. That almost went in.
Oh, yeah. That would have been impressive. Well, that would have been like, impressed level Russian right there. Like,
Russian level impressive, yes.
Yes. I've been meaning to mention this. I don't know about you, but I have confirmed my trip to QuakeCon. So I will be there.
Great. Cool. So will I. So this should be an exciting year at QuakeCon. And we plan to play some Hockey Question Mark. We planned to last year, but everybody was just drunk at inopportune times. But we did evangelize the game. So when Lucic shoots and scores with 4 seconds left, in the waning moments of the second period, the machine goes up by 1. Will there be time to do something before the clock runs out in the second? Nope. We will have to go to the third with your scoreline remaining 4-3. Machine up by 1. But yes, we are planning on doing something with Hockey Question Mark at QuakeCon for sure. And we'll also be hopefully showing people #Wrecked, our new game, our arena shooter.
That's true, yeah. For one, I wouldn't hardly thinking past hockey, but that is very true. Yeah, we are there.
Yeah, as developers. And Gallagher developing a tie game with his third. The hat trick from Gallagher for the Generals. And that's going to knot things up at 4 as the third period begins. So already we're off to a flying start here. Shot for the machine just wide, and now they will race to see who gets to this first. It is taken by Bo as he's going to just try to keep it away from Gallagher. Gallagher does manage to dislodge this and almost gets it towards the net, but not quite.
Yeah, I might have to think about not only maybe some business cards, maybe a T-shirt or something. I would figure out some way for people to identify me at QuakeCon. So look for the guy wearing the shirt that says this. I would figure out something. Yeah, I'll have a #Wrecked shirt or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we're full-fledged developers now, man. It's kind of cool. So yes, be looking for #Wrecked from Hell Legit Games, our new arena shooter. It's going to change the world.
I certainly hope so. That's what we're shooting for.
Yes.
But,
yeah, we're definitely going for the free-to-play business model with, so that should help a little bit.
Yeah, we thought about pay-to-win, but nah.
Yeah, it was under consideration, yes.
Free is good.
Oh, and it looks like the Mavericks won, so they will force a Game 7 with the Spurs this Sunday.
Some real-life sports news.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I'm assuming that because I'm just looking up, and everybody's not heading for the exits in the AA Center, and people look very excited. So I haven't seen Mark Cuban jumping up and down, but yes, it appears just from the body language, and Mark Cuban is smiling. Mark Cuban is smiling. It's official.
The Mavs are all right. Okay.
And the machine is all right here. They've got a 5-4 lead, and they are threatening to thwart the Generals' unbeaten streak here in HQML Season 4. And they're going for another one.
There you go.
Bay's a top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies. Lucic with his 5th. And that is a nice shot there as he just put it way up in the rafters there. It knocks the water bottle off the top. That is a tough one for any goalie. And there's one that is stopped by General Zod as he does make the save. So holding them to a 2-goal lead at the very least. And now the Generals, with time to work, they've got a couple of minutes left here. We'll see if they can even things up. Stranger things have certainly happened. And this Generals team does have the offensive weight to be able to do so. But the machine retaining possession, and the shot is blocked on its way to the net. Rebound attempt is not going to be covered before it's in front, and now the puck is gone.
Where are we headed here? Who knows? Oh,
Oh,
the blue net.
Oh. Man,
That is the second or third time tonight. We have come
they come so
close.
close, don't they? Yes.
Right in the net.
We haven't quite had the Jesus goal yet, but
Not
yes.
yet. We're working on it, though. We still got another game to play after this.
I'm waiting on that to be something that changes the tide of battle in one of these Hockey World Cup games.
Oh, that would...
Here's a chance for the Generals, and a save as PK gets him. And
Talk
that's
about
a nice save by PK Paching. And
international diplomatic shit show. God, if a Jesus goal like settled.
Oh man!
Say there was like there was a Canadian-Russian game or whatever that was settled by a Jesus goal. Fuck.
Yeah, or Russia-Ukraine.
Oh, there you go.
On Bojarzine, very opportunistic in front. He takes the pass from Lucic as not quite a one-timer, kind of a 1.5-timer, as just nice positioning there. He manages to stuff one home, and that is probably going to be the difference maker. Here's a stop by PK Paching as the Generals putting pressure on, but a 3-goal lead for the Machine. They have most likely toppled the Generals as far as being the only unbeaten team this year in HQML. But they are still trying. PK Paching is going to make another save there, 18 seconds. And that's when you need a goalie to come up big, is to preserve that lead at the end of the game. And PK has been doing that very admirably here in these closing moments of the third period. And that is going to do it. Put it in stone. A big win for the Machine. And they've got to feel good about that. That's really going to help their confidence level going into these playoffs. This is a team that works very hard. They show up every week. And no matter who they've got, They come out and they play hard, and they have got a big win tonight over the Generals. So, yeah, that will give them a pretty good boost here in the playoffs.
I think so. All credit goes to them. Like you said, they play very hard, even without their team leader sometimes. They made some posts in the subreddit saying, by the way, guys, I'm not going to be there tonight. And everyone goes, huh? But they do pretty well for themselves, and they generally pull it out in the end anyway. So, good on them. And here we've got
our feature game of the night,
Fun Train and Swag Squad. See how many people show up for each team. We're 2v3 right now. See who else is going to show up for the warm-up's over.
Yep, it looks like Claude won't make it tonight. At least he made it last week.
Unless he's Norse Bruin 91. Who knows? I doubt it. He's a Flyers fan.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate for him, but, you know.
Mm-hmm. But the Swag Squad is here. Sweaty Goals. Winner Sweaty Goals. That's a nice tribute.
Yeah, I think it is. All right, so here we go. In blue, for the Fun Train, we have Norse Bruin 91 and Sam. Or Slim, I'm sorry. Not Sam, Slim. Just on the black background, it just blended in. I'm so sorry. Slim. And in red, for the Swag Squad team, we have James, Maxwell, and not just Sweaty Goals, but paying a tribute to our caster tonight, Winner Sweaty Goals.
How nice.
And Jack. Jack just joined their team.
And Jack.
I'm not sure if he's supposed to be on their team, but
Couldn't
he
do it
just joined. Good old
it's
Jack.
Not a party till Jack shows
And
up.
Tim Barrett joins for the other team. And we're just descending into chaos slowly but surely if we're not. And Roboile. Not sure how you're supposed to say that.
Roboil?
Yeah. First, I was thinking it was a play between Robo and Dial, but that would just make too much sense, and it's not really spelled right, so I'm going with the Roboil.
Yeah, and he suggests Row, and that's
sure.
Not bad. And high Sweaty Goals. Yeah, so this is a big game for the Swag Squad.
So yeah, it's one of these teams is with some help from some outsiders, it looks like.
And you know what? I've enjoyed watching the Swag Squad team this year. This was one of those teams that we didn't know much about. I mean, it was all Sweaty's friends, and they all had names like Sweaty's Friend, this or that, and so some of them, I think, newcomers to the game, and that's another team that has showed up and they've played hard, but it just hasn't translated into any wins for them yet. So this could be their big opportunity, as they have definitely they've worked for it. And Sweaty Goals, of course, a great player in his own right, and I think his team is starting to kind of coalesce a little bit, and maybe we'll see how that works out tonight for them against this Fun Train team,
We'll
who
see,
is without their glorious leader Claude.
It looked like Roboil was here in an accident. He left. But we still have Tim Barrett and Jack. So that's a 4v3 now.
Yes, I think Tim Barrett is allowed, yes.
He didn't play this week in any other team that I'm aware of. So technically he's allowed. Next week in the playoffs.
Under the very strict rules of HQML, I believe that is allowed.
But next week, during the playoffs, he's only allowed to play for the team he's signed for, which I believe is the Machine.
Mm-hmm.
So none of this will be allowed next week. Well, very little.
Well, he takes it out of the net, and it is dangerously loose, and now he will leap back towards the crease as Norse Bruin will take it for Fun Train. It is sent back down here, and Slim will get to it first. And here comes the Swag Squad. They are going to get this around the net and away from the Fun. Oh, no, the shot almost on there.
So close.
From a tough angle, he gets one on net and rattles off the side there. So still held in, though, as this Fun Train team looking for a goal here. It is blocked and sent way back in the other direction. It makes Tim Barrett jump up in surprise. And now he's going to take it away from the whole Swag Squad team that was coming in. And here is Sweaty Goals. He's going to take this. And he was in the net. Now he's going to come out and skate forward. A nice play with the boards to move it around. He's got room. Now loose. Tim Barrett coming at him. He gets away from him, and he doesn't get all the wood on it there. So close attempt. Yeah, Tim Barrett. Yeah, so sometimes being proactive as a goalie is enough to make a good distraction, and that worked out for Tim Barrett. It was a gamble, but it paid off. So 30 seconds left, no score yet in this Battle of the Titans here as Swag Squad and Fun Train. This is our featured match of the evening. Here's a shot from way back. This one is well wide to the right. And Tim Barrett will just watch it go around. Jack and Norse Bruin going for it here. Swag Squad trying to get something in before time runs out on the first period. Holding it in the net, or in the zone anyway, and trying to get something on the net. It will be followed down Maxwell. Ooh. And he's going to send it out. And so that will do it. We will go to the second period with the scoreline 0-0. This is a more defensive struggle than we've seen. Of course, these are bigger teams than we've seen in some of these games tonight.
Yeah, we're still going, oh my goodness, there's 7
Look at all these
on
people,
the ice.
yeah.
What's going on? Holy crap.
Yes, the Mavericks won 113-111. So
there you go. Mark Cuban can smile tonight.
Yes.
It's not common, but good for him.
Well, he was smiling earlier on the Shark Tank as well with that. And here's a chance off the post. And Swag Squad going for the rebound. Will they be able to get to this? No. It is handled by Tim Barrett, and he's going to move with this. And they
prisoners.
Yep, he's got some help. And now they're going for the 2-on-1. And he's going to get this in. Slim is actually going to get credit for this as he handled it right there about a foot away from the net.
Yeah,
yes.
He just barely nicked it, and it just gave him credit.
Yeah, but a dual effort between Slim and Tim, the Tim and Slim connection, is enough to put Fun Train on the board first in this big in our show match of the night, 1-0. Yeah, and here comes Swag Squad the other way. Sweaty Goals. He's got Jack and Maxwell waiting in front. They've got a chance here, but this one is stopped. So now circling around, they are still holding it in. They will send this back into the corner. Tim Barrett there to pick it up. And Maxwell, he's going to get around him. He's going to get around a couple of people now. And he's circling, just doing his best to... He's using the full rink to keep this away from the Swag Squad. So now it will go back into his end anyway, and he will handle this. Sent along the boards and stolen. Chance possibly for Swag Squad loose. And Tim Barrett with his wacky arm-waving inflatable tube dude there. Man, just to stop that.
The other two red players in offense are left dumbstruck. Just what the fuck happened there?
As am I. Yes, that was quite a play. And here's another shot, and this one is going to be blocked. And the wraparound attempt just gets away from him, and now he's going to fling one. That one will go well wide to the left. And now this will give a chance for Swag Squad, possibly pushes it the other way. Sweaty with a chance. He's going to take this one, but it is stopped. And here's the rebound attempt. Maxwell shoots and scores!
Eyes are up.
Big shot from Maxwell. It wasn't the fastest shot we've ever seen, but it didn't have to be. It was positionally sound. And speaking of positionally sound, there's a save, but it goes in. And the initial stop is made. But Sweaty Goals got it, but Norse Bruin is going to get the goal as he just couldn't get that one controlled enough to get the whistle.
Oh,
he said Sweaty, he was typing.
You don't type when you're in goal when the puck's coming at you.
Yeah, but that's an inopportune time to be typing, yes. I don't know how these guys even do that anyway.
I don't fucking type at all during
games. Yeah, you see they're doing all this ridiculous stuff, and then they're just having this whole long conversation in the chat at the same time. I mean, that is just... that's always amazed me.
Tim's trying to pirouette this in circles, and Swag Squad's not having any of it.
Yeah, it's very figure skatey here. It's like what was that movie?
I got to use the word pirouette in terms of hockey question mark. I'm happy.
I think it was called The Cutting Edge, that movie where the hockey player gets into figure skating.
Sounds
one of those old rom-com things. Yeah.
Sounds really familiar. Shit.
Yeah, I believe that was called The Cutting Edge, yes. For our younger viewers, you might want to check that out. It's something you can it's a hockey movie you can watch with your girlfriend.
Hey, you know what? Subscribe to us on YouTube and then correct us in a comment. There you go.
Ooh, I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Man.
If we say anything that's just factually incorrect, feel free to subscribe and then correct us in a comment on YouTube.
Or if we say something that is factually correct, be sure to commend us with a subscription to YouTube and a comment. Yes.
We will be sure to get emails about it, but you have to subscribe, otherwise we might not get emails about it. And you want us to know.
We're putting one over on the world here. Oh, there's a chance in front. Possibly. Oh, and waved away. The Swag Squad en masse. They came in to stop that. And now Sweaty's got a chance. He is loose on the break. He's got Maxwell coming with him. Tim Barrett there. And Tim Barrett is going to make the save. It's going to go back all the way to the other end where James will take this. 13 seconds. Tim Barrett coming in to try to get it away from James. And now it will go back the other way. Here's another chance. Sweaty Goals. No. And time will run. Oh, he got it! He got it before time ran out. A beautiful play by Sweaty Goals. Unbelievable. There was no time left on the clock. Yep. You can question the sexuality of that all you want in chat. That is a goal. That is a goal by any measure.
Mom, get the camera. Exactly.
Mom, get the camera, yes.
He feels that type of way. There you go.
Beautiful, as that is a tie game here. And now off the draw as Tim Barrett will plop down into the net. And this one, the chip shot almost goes, but not quite. So we've got a game on our hands here, Killinger.
Yeah, going into the third period. Tied up.
We knew this was going to be good.
I told you this was going to be the game of the night. So far I'm correct. I mean, it's 3v4 with 3v3 now. Jack just exited.
Jack's computer died, it said.
Oh,
I am
shit.
Jack's dead computer.
Jack's ghost of computer past.
I'm Jack's complete lack of power supply, yes.
I said, the ghost of computers past. I'd have many ghosts of computers past.
Me too, man. But this game is very much alive as we are tied up. 4 minutes left. Shot!
Oh.
And it's going to go wide to the left. And who will come away with this? It looks like it will be the Swag Squad. They have got a chance here. Pushing it out on the wing. Shot. And this one up and over. And it will go back along the boards, and it will be another chase down here as who will get to this first. It looks like Maxwell is there. Maybe. Nope. Slim is going to handle this. Going for the wraparound. Blocked. And a nice attempt, but it does not go. So the Fun Train getting their share of shots on net here as well. Tim Barrett coming out big again.
No.
Oh, but he's going to pay for that as Maxwell is going to get the goal.
Nudge it in.
Oh, man. The aggressive style of goaltending has worked very well for Tim Barrett up to that point. But that one, he just squoze one past him. So the Swag Squad will take a 1-point lead, but the Fun Train still trying to push this back. They have, is this the first, Maxwell says it's the first HQML lead for the Swag Squad in their history. Yeah.
Make it their first win then. Come on, guys.
They have worked hard. I've got to give them credit.
You know what? Whichever one of these teams wins deserves it. They've both worked very hard. But,
yeah, and I hope we see both of these teams back in HQML Season 5 because they certainly have made an impression. What they weren't able to achieve as far as wins and losses, they definitely won the hearts and minds of the people, of the millions that watch these casts here on Friday Night Hockey.
Yeah, something the American military has been unable to do for close to a decade. Won the hearts and minds of the people.
Yes, it's all about winning hearts and minds, yes.
We didn't have to build a single bridge or a single school or anything to do it. We just played hockey.
Oh, but the Fun Train, Tim Barrett, all the way with this one, ties it up. And under 2 minutes left to play, we are deadlocked again.
Who's it going to be? I don't know. There's just no good way.
I'm glad I didn't put real folding money on this. That's all I can say.
Yeah, me too. I've had a couple too many. For real money betting. As both teams are chasing it down here.
Yep, and this one is going to get sent back towards the net, and it's not going to go.
What Slim says is 5 OT. I don't think we're going to go to 5 overtimes, but okay.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how it all shakes out, man. A minute left to play, though, and they've in regulation. A minute left in regulation. Let's just put it that way. Here's a shot, and this one bouncing off the boards. Tim Barrett will choose to play this, and it is taken away from him momentarily, but he's going to get this, and he's going to go coast to coast with it. This looks dangerous. Tim Barrett, just shoots it over the net. The rebound attempt, possibly. No, he is stopped before he can get off another one. And so now Swag Squad big collisions going on here, and Tim Barrett will take it again. And he's going towards his own net. He's doing the Claude. He's kind of faking towards his own net here in true Fun Train fashion. He's definitely gotten the spirit of it.
Does he know where it
So
went?
20 seconds. He seems to have lost it in the lights. Yeah, Killinger, I'm not sure. But, yeah, and neither was he. So now this one going back to the other end. Maxwell
close to the other end.
To the puck first. Oh, he sends it in front. That could have been very dangerous. And he's just lucky that they were doing the Baryshnikov there and not right there skating in with it. Yes, we're going to overtime in our nightcap here on Friday Night Hockey. Yes,
just overtime.
Overtime. Yes, with all the excitement it deserves.
That's the way every caster should say it.
I agree. Off the draw, a possible chance for the Swag Squad. They are not able to get it, though, and so now the Fun Train pushing it out, possibly. No, Swag Squad may get to this first, and they do, and that's a nice team effort there to dump it back in and hold the puck. They've got a chance. Oh, big collision. Who's going to get to this? He's keeping the goalie away. That's not interference. That is not interference because he's out of the crease. So that does not count as interference if he's bodying him up and just trying to keep him from getting back in the crease. But it's cheesy. But at this point of overtime, yeah, it's perfectly legal. Yes. Here's a shot, and Tim Barrett there in time to make the stop. And we'll see if he tries to carry this out himself. He's still facing some pressure from the Swag Squad, and they have an empty net, and it is wide open. And they are very fortunate that was not a few feet over to the left. Yes, that could have been extremely dangerous. That could have been the possible game winner for Fun Train. But it isn't, and Tim Barrett will take it here as he is he's getting bodied up.
Teammates are being less effective than I would have hoped. All right, I'm going to dump it back in the other end.
Sweaty Goals is back there in the net. He will take this.
Tim GTFO. Tim says hi.
Oh, some good. Here's one that's going to count as a shot. Sweaty Goals will make the stop. And almost off his stick there. And now it's up and spinning. Who will get to this first? Possible chance? No. It is waved away. Tim Barrett will take it. And he's going to carry this down and stop and look for his options here. 2:52 in this first overtime. And he's going to shoot one towards Sweaty Goals, who will make the stop easily. And he's going to chase this down in the corner. It looked like he was waiting on somebody else to take that, but he's going to go ahead and take it himself and flip it into the opposite corner on the other end. So now he and Tim Barrett just playing the angles here. And now he will shoot it back at him. And Sweaty Goals takes this and loses it, regains it, flips it to center ice. It is handled by Norse Bruin there. He's going to get a stick on it. And here it comes. Swag Squad possibly. No. Big collision takes him away from the puck. And so now Swag Squad lifting one from distance. And this is saved by Tim Barrett. And he handles that one. And he's going to flip it back towards Sweaty. They're playing catch. It's Tim Field of Dreams here. You know, Dad, you want to have a catch in between everything else that's happening in the while we're talking the baseball metaphors. Yes,
I was just going to say that Tim has earned every dollar they're paying him as a ringer.
Oh yeah. And here's a chance. No, Sweaty Goals coming out big to stop this, and the net is empty. That could have been scary. They are both teams leaving their net wide open at times here in their attempts to try to get something. And here's a chance in front. No, stopped before he can settle that one down. And so now they will chase it at center ice. It will be switched up to the opposite side of the rink. Here's the open net again. And they are going to trail and get this back as Swag Squad moving as a group and leaving that net open. Sweaty Goals back in it now. Tim Barrett on the other side. And so, yeah, Sweaty, you can tell he's getting a little bit antsy, man, because he is he's one of their, he's definitely probably their best goal scorer. But they need somebody in the net. He's back there doing a good job, but you can see him kind of going, just let me, if I could get up there and score too.
Yeah. We're at 30 seconds left here in the first period overtime. Something's going to happen soon, or we're going to double overtime.
And it's looking very much like that, as Sweaty Goals will chip this out of the net. And so now sent back to center ice. He's got some help as James there in the net now, as he will send this back to the side, and Fun Train trying to send numbers in. 9 seconds left. Here's a shot from distance. Could this be a game winner? No, just wide to the left. And that's going to take us to our second overtime.
Oh, man. Come on, guys.
Goodness.
We made jokes about 5 OT, and I don't want to be here for 5 OT.
Well, it's bonus action on Friday Night Hockey for
we can
our shitloads of viewers. And thank you for watching, everybody that is watching. And be sure to follow us and check us out on the YouTubes and the Twitter, too. IBN Casting on Twitter.
Exactly,
Here's a shot, and off the draw, wide to the left.
It's like a variation on Spaceballs, you know? We're not doing it for the viewers. We're doing it for a shitload of viewers.
Yes. 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 I mean, we could be doing a stupid MOBA. We could be doing a shitty card game, but we're not. We're doing the Sport of Kings, hockey ? And here is a chance for the swag squad that does not go. And a bunch of people are just kind of slapping at this and not getting any actual contact with the puck. So, oh, man.
Just zoomed in on the puck.
It's getting
and
a little
fast
and loose and sloppy. Yes. Yes. Like some of these guys'
right through
moms.
The camera.
Oh,
not quite. Sweaty's going to pick that up, though.
Yep, and dump back down. Tim Barrett will take this. And almost stolen. And chance possibly. No, Tim is going to finally knock this away. I love these people playing with the names here. And we had who fucking joined and which motherfucker joined.
Joining and exiting, joining.
Yes.
It's one or two guys just doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Just so they can look at the stream later on YouTube and go,
her, yes.
You know what?
Yo mama so stupid she joined.
Yeah, if that's what it takes.
Yo mama so stupid she exited. Yes, it's clever.
That's what it takes to, hold on to viewers. I'll take it.
Yes. And here's a chance. Oh, and he goes in! Sweaty goals! He gets it! Unbelievable! As the long-distance shot, and Swag Squad will get their first win of the season with a dramatic goal by Sweaty Goals. And can you believe it? I can't believe it.
Oh, I just did an epic victory dance. Nobody can see it because my webcam's not on. But holy shit, yeah. I didn't push down my push to talk, so you didn't hear it. You didn't see it. I just did an epic victory dance. Swag Squad, you're my heroes.
Oh.
Praise be unto thee. This is amazing.
Oh, and what a way to cap off the regular season with a double overtime score from Sweaty Goals.
I told you that would be the game of the night.
It certainly was.
I said it a week ago.
And it was a night of great games, too. So that's really saying something. But, yes, so Fun Train will drop down in the standings, and hopefully they'll be back next season, and Claude will quit having a real life, and they'll be able to regroup. And they did get an admirable effort from Tim Barrett. He said he had some lag right there at the end. Although a good craftsman never blames his tools, Tim Barrett didn't let down all night up to that point. But tonight, it was about Sweaty Goals. It was about the Swag Squad team, and they overcame adversity, and they got their first win of the season on the last night of HQML Season 4 regular season in amazing fashion, I must say.
No kidding. I said a week ago, it's gonna be the game to watch this week.
I'd tell them all to go out and celebrate and get drunk and party if I thought that any of them were even close to drinking age.
Well, that's a whole other issue. I, however, am above drinking age.
Yes. Yes, and I think that's as good a place to stop this thing as any. Don't forget, all weekend long, you will see hockey action as the greatest players in the world. I'm very confident in being able to say that. The greatest players in the world will be on display, playing not for club but for country, as national pride is on the line as the Hockey World Cup continues this Saturday and Sunday. That's tomorrow and the next day at 1 p.m. Eastern, which is 1800 GMT, I think. So you can do the math from there. I can't. It's too late in the night for me to do so, but I can tell you that it's going to be an epic series of matchups, as the USA-Russia rematch will happen, and you'll see the Commonwealth of Independent States will take on Canada in the second game of that. And then on Sunday, it's I want to say Canada and Ukraine and USA and England, but you can check the r/hockey question mark on the subreddit where Amigo Meepo has set up all the schedules and stuff to find out for sure. But either way, you're going to see the North American teams once again, and they are going to be playing some really, really good teams from around the world. And they struggled last week. We'll see how they do this week. Definitely check that out. You can follow us on Twitter at IBN Casting, and we will let you know when those games are happening, and we'll give you the lineups as far as what the teams are. Each matchup will be a doubleheader. Each team will play 2 games, so there will be a lot of hockey all weekend long here on the Independent Broadcast Network. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube. Go to IBN Casting on YouTube and hit follow, and you can find us there. And you can find this game and many others. You can relive the glory of Swag Squad. As yes. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can follow their journey. Yeah, from the single step that began it to the 1,000 miles that ensued. Yes, as it's been quite a journey for us too, Killinger. And don't forget, next Friday the HQML playoffs will start. So the table is set, and we will see. We'll find out our matchups for that, and those will start. I believe it's best of 3. Those games will be, and then the finals will be best of 5. So,
Correct.
yes, just like before. So the Blood Dragon Memorial Cup will be on the line in Season 4 of HQML. So very exciting times for fans of this game. Hockey question mark. It is made by Cryptic Sea. It is currently free to play. You can get it at hockeyquestionmark.com. And we want to thank Cryptic Sea for what he's done to make this game and for the development of the new game. I'm very excited about the new version that's coming out. And Killinger, any final thoughts, man? We have been on it's been a journey for us too tonight. Yes. Yeah, parity. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but you're absolutely right, man. I think it's a testament to the increasing skill levels of the individual players, and we just keep seeing it week to week. And the progress, it's an arduous journey to be a solid hockey question mark player, but these guys have undertaken it, and the fruits of their labor are self-evident if you watch any of these games. And we hope that you have enjoyed it as much as we have. And quite an interesting outcome. And don't forget, Hockey World Cup all weekend long. And I'm Winners with the One. I've been joined by Dr. Killinger. And I think that's going to about do it, man. I think that's as good a place to stop this fucker as any. So from all of us here at the Independent Broadcast Network, we want to thank all of you. And have a great evening and a great weekend. A great weekend of hockey awaits us. And we'll see you then.